All right, this is a 2005 or 2008 Mazda 5. If you ever get a leak in the back by the firewall there on the heater core inlet and outlet, it's not the hose, it's this part right here. See these plastic tubes, these things that lock in here, they're plastic, right? And they're brittle and they break. See right here, it broke off on the inside. These things are a bitch to take off, but what you do is you take it when it's on. First you pull off the hose, right? And then you turn it clockwise, maybe to like 3 o'clock or something, and then you squeeze the two front green tabs, and then you just pull this thing back. I'm not even gonna bother putting that back in. I'm gonna just pop out these clips right here, and I'm just gonna put a hose on there and just clamp it down with some hose clamps. You don't gotta get all retarded with it. Just make sure you don't confuse the hoses. This is the one that goes on the bottom because I already marked it with this little brown tape right here. So again, this is a 2005 or 2008, I believe, Mazda 5. I drained out the coolant there. I'm gonna put some fresh coolant in there. All right, let me get cracking. All right, so I popped off the clips right here. I didn't break them, but I'm gonna save them just in case the owner wants to keep them, use them later on in the future. But there's the two pipes right there. So these hoses are gonna just slide right over it, just like so. And then I'm gonna clamp it. No biggie. See, this is what happens. This plastic part dry rots and it breaks off inside the hose. Look at that mess in there. So I have to take this off piece by piece. See that in there? This is the part that breaks off. Broke off of here. It's ridiculous. All right, so everything is fine now. You can see what I did here. I just pushed it all the way up to the firewall and then put those two hose clamps on it. You know, you don't have to get all retarded with it. You know, the hell with what Mazda says. You know, little fix like that get you out of a bind. Now, if the owner wants to get you fittings, he can do so, but as it stands right now, it's working fine. You do have to do a lot of burping. I had to burp the hell out of this car. I had to keep squeezing these. You know, you can burp it any way you wish to do so. You can squeeze any hoses there. But I was squeezing it from back here, just kept burping the hell out of it. I took the whole jug and half a bottle of distilled water. Don't use tap water, just use distilled water, right? Defrost is working fine now, the heater is working fine. So it came out pretty good. So again, this is a 2005 or 2008 Mazda 5, and this is the combination on these cars, man. These plastic parts or these fittings just become so brittle that they break off. You can see all the parts right here, some half-assed stuff. So that happens, you know, just remove it, put the hose, just stick it all the way in as far as you can, and just tie it down with some hose clamps, and call it a day. Later on down the road, if you want to replace it with the original ones, you can do so. So it came out all right. Yeah, man, I'm satisfied with it. So yeah, the temperatures are holding perfectly right in the middle. Heater's working fine. Defrost is working super hot. Like I said, I burped the hell out of it. All that gurgling, after all that stopped, all the gurgling stopped, heater started working, defrost started working, so all the coolant started circulating, especially through the heater core, being that I've removed the hoses. So yeah, she's working fine now. Don't stress it, you know, just get in there, get your hands dirty, and get her done.